Well, across the world, leaders have been expressing their sympathies with the families of those killed and injured and offering assistance to the German government. The French Parliament held a moment of silence. Lawmakers there especially sympathetic since facing their own truck-driven terror attack in Nice in July. President François Hollande extended solidarity and compassion to his immediate neighbor.
France knows what a terrorist attack brings, what it can provoke, despair, and at the same time hardship, and how we must be united. It is true for a country when it's been struck. It's true for the whole of Europe and even for the whole world in the face of a terrorist threat.
China's President Xi Jinping expressed his heartfelt sympathy in a statement, saying China was ready to strengthen anti-terrorism cooperation with the international community, including Germany. US President Barack Obama, who's been taking a break in Hawaii, called his German counterpart on the phone to offer assistance and appreciation for Chancellor Angela Merkel's leadership in what he called our shared effort to root out the scourge of terrorism and defend our way of life. His successor, Donald Trump, released a statement blaming Islamist terrorists for the attack and pledging to eradicate terror networks from the face of the earth. In Italy, France and the UK, authorities say they're stepping up public security efforts while stressing international coordination.
Well, I think it's very important to stress that our security services and our intelligence agencies do an absolutely extraordinary job of keeping us safe. As you've heard me say many times over the years, in this city alone, we monitor thousands of people the whole time, but you can never be complacent. The risk is very real, and that's why it's so important for us to collaborate as we do with our German friends, with our Turkish friends, and of course with the Russians as well.
Though dealing with the death of his Turkish ambassador, Russian President Vladimir Putin called the Berlin attack a shockingly cruel and cynical crime. Meanwhile, British politician Nigel Farage, who, as you remember, advocated for Britain's exit from Europe, said on Twitter that attacks like these will be, quote, Angela Merkel's legacy, an apparent reference to Merkel's open-door policy on refugees. Well, that feeds into populist anti-immigrant movement in Europe. There's been an online backlash following with people accusing Farage of using the tragedy to forward his own political agenda. But I might add that the bottom line here is a huge amount of international solidarity for Germany.